What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. Today we are continuing on with the house at Azure Shores. So in the last episode that we recorded on House Flipper, we had some pretty large technical issues. We had a pretty big issue with frame rate just dropping off the face of the earth. And then we also had another issue where I was just completely mute for the entire rest of the previous episode you guys would have seen. But we are not at all going to let that get us down. We're going to continue trucking on through this property, and hopefully we can finish her up today. So what we have left to do, obviously we did the bedroom in the previous video as well as the bathroom up here, and that's quite literally all we were able to accomplish. Actually, I want to check on something. Okay, I want to see if our double shower still has that that weird ability where we can fall through the floor. Did they patch it? Okay, apparently it's good. Apparently it doesn't do it anymore. So that's actually nice. I'm sure the next homeowner to come through will probably appreciate the fact that they can't just completely go straight through the floor down to theirs. Well, actually, maybe that'd be pretty sick. Maybe the next owner's actually gonna appreciate that. I have no idea, but it seems like it's actually fixed. So could be good thing, could be bad thing, who knows? So as I was saying, today we're going to be continuing on here. I'm going to do a dining room over here. We're doing a living room over here. Under here is going to be the kitchen. We're going to try to make it as grandiose as we possibly can. Obviously, we are kind of limited with the amount of space we have over here. And then, just in this room, I think I'm going to do an office. I was going to do a sort of entry room, sort of sitting room type deal. I think I want to do an office instead. A lot of the clients actually prefer an office over the other rooms, like the mud room or the laundry room or other sort of miscellaneous rooms like that. They'd actually prefer having an office over that stuff. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Now, the first thing that I think we should focus on is actually going to be the kitchen. The newest cabinets in House Flipper are called the custom cabinets, and I think those are the ones I want to go with just because they're new. We haven't looked at them before, and I hope they have just a white cabinet. We have a wooden corner cabinet, pastel colored corner cabinet, light colored corner cabinet, and dark colored. I'm assuming it's gonna be in light. Yeah, there we go. We have the option of doing white or pure white. I'm gonna go with pure white. I don't know what the difference between those two really is. We'll do some black handles and just regular glass. But it's nice because they finally added in those corner cabinets that I've been wanting for years and years and years. Obviously, I haven't been playing House Flipper for years and years and years, but that's what it feels like. So let's see if the next cabinet can butt directly up to that one, then we're in business. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. And you can even open them. Dude, where have these been? Why have they been holding out on us for so long? I don't know if I actually want to use the glass doors on these, but I think for right now, we'll just sort of roll with that. All right, moving on to the base cabinetry here. I think we're gonna do the same thing, still going with the custom stuff, but I wanna see if they have a corner. Oh, they do. I'm gonna go with the left one because I'm trying to make sure we have enough space here to put a sink directly in front of the window. I feel like that's pretty common in most kitchens. God, the countertop is always such a struggle for me. I never know what I really wanna do. I guess gray marble looks pretty good. Otherwise, we could just go super modern and go the snowy granite route, or marble, I guess. Let's go with the gray marble. Sure. Why not? We've probably even used this in the past and I just don't remember. There we go. And that sort of gives us the space that we wanted to be able to put our sink there. Otherwise, we could just have a really long kitchen instead. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the configuration here because we could do like a U-shaped kitchen, right? Or we could just do a really long kitchen on this back wall here. Let's keep trying to go with the U-shaped route. I don't even know if we can fit enough cabinets in here to be able to butt perfectly up against these walls, but let's do the sink and then we'll figure out the other side. Put this sink down right there. See, I really wish that we could just center it perfectly in front of this window, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do that unless we get rid of the corner cabinet. We move that to about there, and then we get a smaller cabinet just to fill in the end there. Let's try using this small one. Oh, see, no, and that's too small. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that there just so we can hang on to it in case we want to use it for something else. But let's see what else we got in here. Here we go. This might be big enough. Oh, it's just barely bigger. It's just barely bigger. Come on, man. What's going on here? All right, so we have skinny, kind of skinny still. Also, the texture on the top. I chose gray marble. The texture on the top looks very, very different. Maybe it's just for the skinny one. Let's try to get the daddy thick boy up in here. Dude, look at this. That is not, wait. Oh, it's a trash can one. That's absolute genius. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the difference in color here. I think we might have misclicked and actually purchased the wrong countertop, but it's all good. Let's see if we can fit this in there. Let's do a dishwasher. We got a nice built-in dishwasher. Put that down right there, looking good. And now this one, I'm going to temporarily place in the corner, and we'll try to see if we can't find a better home for it. But for now, it'll just stay right there. Dude, I love this. You can even open and close like the dishwasher under the sink. Oh, wait. Do we have to do plumbing for the sink? Guess not. All right, cool. Save some time, I suppose. And now I'm halfway tempted to bring it out and do like a bar top type of thing. Kind of where this cabinet is here. That might actually look pretty good. At this point, it looks like none of these cabinets have that overhang that I'm looking for the countertop to have sort of a bar type seating arrangement. But we can still continue it around this way. Again, it's not going to have the overhang. We could still put some bar stools next to it. It might look all right. God dang it, dude. I really wanted to use this trash can one, but no matter what I do, I made sure, I double checked on this one that the countertop is supposed to match the other stuff we've been using. Unfortunately, I think the texture is just darkened for whatever reason, so I don't think we're going to be using that, but I do have a little bit better of an understanding on what I want to do for this layout. So I do want to do the more elongated cabinet layout, and then I want to try to bring it out as far as I can here, just until it starts to look a little weird. Right now, I think it's okay. The farther we bring it out, the more it's going to kind of close off the kitchen from the rest of the house, and that's what I don't want. So I'm going to try to keep it open here, and then right back here, we're not actually going to be able to utilize that corner cabinet in this configuration. If it were a U-shaped kitchen, absolutely, it would work perfect. But what I want to do over here is possibly do the refrigerator on this back wall, a couple of little cabinets just next to it so it doesn't stick out. And then other than that, the kitchen's about done. We'll probably do some shelving just in between these two windows, potentially. And then, like I said, maybe do some bar stools over here. To be honest, there still aren't very many good-looking refrigerators. They just added the more so cyberpunk stuff. It kind of looks like a cryogenic freezing chamber more than a refrigerator, which is probably the intention there. But like I said, not a whole lot of good refrigerator options. I think the Rio is probably the best one out of the bunch. The other ones are kind of tall and skinny, not necessarily that double door that I'm looking for here. And then this one is just ugly all around. Like this one has roses on it, and then you go to the dark one, you can still see the rose, but it's like green up here, and it's not good. It doesn't look nice. So I think we're gonna go with the Rio Light built-in fridge. Now, the purpose of this one is so it can kind of blend in with your cabinets. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do light gray. Also, this is better looking than the other options, and it's cheaper. I think the one with the flowers on it and everything is like 1,200 bucks. This is only 900. So I'm gonna put that clear on the end for now, and then we'll kind of scooch it over when we're ready to do that. This one, I think I'm gonna toss on the end, and that'll kind of be the extent that the cabinets come away from that wall here, just so it still feels a bit more open. Don't want to close off the space too much. Okay, so let's move this refrigerator right up next to that cabinet. Right there looks pretty good, and then we'll just get a smaller cabinet to put at the base here. Or cupboard, sorry. There's cabinets up top, cupboards are on bottom. And over here, I think I'm gonna do the triple stack drawer because we only have one of those. All the other ones are the doors at the bottom and then the drawer on the top. I don't think I knew that that cabinet was actually wider than, yeah, that cabinet was wider than the cupboard. I almost flip-flopped them. I don't know. Let's look for a different cabinet. Let's see how narrow the hanging narrow light colored cabinet is. The names are way too long, dude. If I have any complaints about House Flipper, it's that the naming system is weird overall. Does not make any sense. There we go. Much skinnier cabinet. Still opens, so that's cool. But now we can scooch the refrigerator over. Awesome. And now it doesn't look super out of place over there. We at least have some cabinets to sort of fill in the gaps. And then I'm going to put another cabinet set just on the end. All right, there we go. I think that actually looks really nice. Obviously, it's a bit dark because we don't have any lights in here just yet, but I like how open this space still is, even though it is an L shape in what should be a U-shaped kitchen. Now, as far as the sitting thing that I wanted to do, this sort of bar sitting area, I'm gonna scratch it. I'm not gonna do it. There's no real reason to commit to doing that because there's no overhang from the countertop. So moving on from here, I'm gonna go through first. We're gonna go through, get all of the furniture actually placed down, then we'll go through, do decorations and lighting, and then I think that'll be a wrap on the house at Azure Shore. But let's move into the office. I always like designing offices. So we have a few new items in here, not anything too terribly crazy, but we have some lockers, it looks like, some file cabinets, and I think that actually does it for the new stuff. Just these 4 items up here. Everything else we've kind of seen. Rather than making this one a gaming office too, I think I want to make it more of a working from home type of office, right? A lot of people are doing that right now. Okay, so we're going to do the desk just in front of the big mega window right here. I think it actually has to go over just a scoot chair. Right there, looks a lot better. For the desk chair, again, kind of trying to stray away from the gaming stuff. So let's go with a bright colored chair. And I'm gonna do a yellow chair just to add a little bit of color in the room. Kind of an angle, so it looks like it's at least been sat in before and it's not just placed down, everything's perfectly aligned. Even though I hate that, I realize that, you know, it looks better if things aren't in a perfectly straight line all the time. Now in this corner, I want to try to do a small little sitting area, and then we can also get some cabinets in here, sort of storage drawers and things like that. Oh, a whiteboard would be cool. I'm into that. We'll do a whiteboard over here. Okay, I actually kind of want to use the lockers. I think that's pretty cool. I've seen them try to like restore old lockers and stuff on decorating shows, you know, HGTV things and all, and it normally ends up looking pretty dang sick. The only trouble here is I need to figure out where I want to place it. Probably over here. Oh, you can even open these. Dang, that's sick, dude. There we go. So we got our small little locker system over there. What else can we do in the office stuff? I think we're gonna have to move into the living room furniture category just because the office stuff seems kind of limited. This is great. If the chair, I think I need to change the chair color from yellow to maybe a slightly darker color, maybe more of a mustard yellow to match those pillows on the couch. But I actually really like that. Let's see if there's a different color for that desk chair. Wait, what? Suddenly there's just, hang on, let me get rid of that. Suddenly there's just new stuff. We have a Data Prince armchair and a Satyros metal desk. Cyberpunk things, of course, but those were definitely not in the list the last time we just looked at this. So that's kind of weird. Yeah, I think the orange on that matches just a little bit better than the original yellow chair that we had. Now we need something to put up on the wall there. I kind of like this. That would look cool. Hang on a sec. There's another that's also sort of the mustard yellow. Oh, dude. It's meant to be. It is meant to be right here. And then we'll do another black one just over here. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we have bright orange on the painting on the wall. We have, I wouldn't call that bright orange, I guess. That's more peachy looking. And then this is kind of a mustard yellow. And then we have a lighter tone of the mustard yellow right there. So it's not a perfect match, but you can kind of see the color theme that we're going for anyways. I actually like the placement of those paintings too. I don't think we need to change that because if you open this, that amount of space right there is about equal to the amount of space over here. So it kind of works. We can even leave it open too, just so it, again, it looks more lived in, you know? Wow, this actually might be one of my more favorite offices that we've done. Okay, I'm starting to get a little too carried away on the decorations, I think. I found a bunch of cool glass vases and things that I didn't even know existed, and I definitely want to try to utilize them, but right now I have them set up on top of the locker in no particular order. They're just placed there. I think I'm going to get a coffee table and actually place them on the coffee table instead. Okay, now this bowl's going to go roughly in the center there. We got a square vase that's going to go on the end. This taller skinny one will go here, and the small jar with the wood lid will go right there. Just, again, subtle decoration, nothing too crazy, but it does at least make the space look a little bit, not even nicer, just more realistic looking. Can we move this? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to sell that then. Totally forgot to get rid of those. All right, we're gonna go with the modern switches. Get a new one placed up right there. And then this light switch, I think, is actually going to have to go in here because that's technically not in the room. We'll do another light switch just there for the living room area. Maybe another next to that door. One more over here. All right, we are looking good. Are the lights upstairs working? Oh, they are. Okay. Oh, that's right. Duh. They don't work. They're not on unless you're in the room. I knew that, you guys. I knew that. Okay, next thing for the office space, I think, is a rug. I think a nice area rug would look pretty good in here. Oh, here we go. This is so fitting. I can't see this and not use it. We have palms with a welcome. We're putting that right out front. A nice tropical looking welcome mat. I dig it. What about that? Something is on the floor now. That's really all I was after. It doesn't really have to match the whole orangey thing that's going on. Ooh, also, we got a world's best dad trophy over here. Pretty sick, right? Pretty sick. Okay, what else can we do in this space? I feel like that's about it for the time being. Oh, computer, duh. A bonsai tree, a holographic bonsai tree. Absolutely need one of those. Get a tall-ish plant over there in the corner. What was I even looking for? Oh, computer. God, what's wrong with me? Would that be under accessories? Whoa, dude, we got bikes now? We got bikes now, dude? That's pretty sick. Oh yeah, and the dog beds too. Also, if you guys didn't know, Pets DLC, apparently that's coming in the not so near future, but it's coming. The game's basically turning into The Sims now, and it's very, very strange. I don't actually know how I feel about it. Yo, I'm lost. I am lost. It's not accessory. It's not in decoration. It's not in electronic equipment. Oh, wait. It might be. It might be in here. Oh, that monitor is actually really fresh. That monitor's way too big for that desk. I was gonna do monitor and maybe like PC on the floor, but that really doesn't sound that cool. Oh, we have a crane wall monitor. Okay, a couple of the cyberpunk things are actually cool. A few of them. It is like one of the last days for getting a Shamrock Shake, is it not? The 29th today when this is being recorded, so thank you. Everybody in the comments, thank Oksana for feeding me. Thanks, hun. All right, we also have special guest, Findog Millionaire. You guys can't see him, but he is here, okay? His presence just needs to be known. I love that bean. She's so nice. So good to me, giving me fries and feeding me, right, buddy? Okay, back to the task at hand here. I'm going with the laptop, just because I feel like you can't go wrong with a laptop on a desk. It almost always looks good. Turn the lights on, boom. Look at that, picture perfect. Actually, this may be the thumbnail. I'm that proud of it, but I'm going to pause for just a moment so I can chow down on some delicious McDanks, and then we will resume after I have chowed down on said McDanks. Oh my god, that was so good. If I don't see a round of applause for Oksana in the comments, I'm gonna be so sad. All right? Because I know some of you actually get this far into the videos. So that also just helps me see, oh wow, they actually did make it to, you know, 30 minutes into the video or whatever it may be. But again, round of applause for Oksana, keeping your boy well fed. She's pretty great. You know, she's pretty great. And Shamrock Shake, like, what? Oh my god, those are so good. Okay, as I try not to drift off into a food coma, I think we should probably tackle the living room and the dining room next. These rooms, since they are so big, I'm gonna try to keep them simple because I don't want to overcomplicate it with adding just a bunch of random furniture in here and a bunch of random decorations. So I'm going to try my very best to just keep it simple, because the real reason that people would even buy this house in the first place is because of this right here, this gorgeous view, and also so they can spend some time outdoors as well. So let's tackle the dining room first. I know what I like to use normally for the dining room furniture, but I'm gonna see if they have any new stuff. Enormous light table. If it's not actually enormous, I'm gonna be kind of sad. It's really not that big. I was expecting a much larger table, but anyways, we're gonna center this. Oh wait, did I turn it? What's happening? We're good. I got her straightened out. Place it down just there, and then let's slowly scooch her on over, little by little. That actually looks pretty center right there. Okay, so we're going with white table. Now, does that mean we have to go with white chairs? I'm not really sure just yet. We'll see what sort of looks better here. We could do light colored cushions like this one, and then we could do a darker wood, maybe even just a cedar. God, that looks kind of nice. Let's try this quick and see what we think of it. All right, the final chair right here. And honestly, I think I'm gonna keep it. It does look really nice. It's kind of modern yet also very contemporary. So I think we'll kind of roll with that. Now, for the decorations, I want to add a very modern, small fireplace right up against this wall here. For reasons I cannot explain, I just feel like that's the spot. All right, next we need a very large cedar wood bowl for the center. Oh, can I? Oh, there we go. It's like, can I really not get on the table? That seems weird. And then we need something above the fireplace. It just looks a little bare. A nautical theme going on in here. We'll see. That's absolutely massive, but I'm gonna do it anyways, okay? A lot of you are probably really gonna hate that, but it does make sense, okay? Think about this. Nautical ship steering wheel. What do we have over here? The sea. Assuming it's the sea and not just like a massive monster lake. I think we can, it's safe to assume that it's the ocean, right? All we're doing here is solidifying the fact that it's an ocean because we're putting the ship's helm up on the wall. Okay, and then lastly for this space, I think we just need two very simple cupboards is what I'm trying to think of. Cupboards is the word. There we go. Two very, very simple little bookshelves here with some doors on the bottom, just to add a little bit of something in here so it doesn't look so naked. The space kind of be looking naked though. And then I want to do a nice tall bookcase, probably one of these. We have the light colored one. Please have a white. Perfect, they do. All right, nice tall white bookcase or bookshelf. Is it a bookcase or a bookshelf? Let me know down in the comments. I have no idea on that one. So we got a bookshelf or bookcase. We have two other bookshelves or bookcases over there next to the fireplace. Super nautical ship helm steering wheel. We got a monstrous cedar bowl there in the center of the enormous white table. And then I forget what these chairs are called, but we'll call them cedar stools. And I think that's probably a wrap on the dining room. Again, I kind of want to keep it very simple, very straightforward, and not really mess around a whole bunch when it comes to this area out here. Moving on to the living room now. This is going to be, hopefully, if all goes well, the game will actually register that it's both a combined dining and living room. I know that's kind of weird. Most people probably don't do that, but hopefully the game can realize that that's the vision here. So in the corner over here, I'm gonna do this super modern looking fireplace just because we can. I think it'll look kind of nice, maybe? Because we have just about the perfect amount of space over there. And what else are we gonna put in the corner? Right now we have two fireplaces. Maybe this is like a very large lake and we're in an area that actually does get cold in the winter months. Now we got two fireplaces to keep the homeowners warm if that is the case. The most important part of any living room is the television. Don't try to change my mind. If you have a living room without a TV, you ain't living in that room. Hence the name living room. It's like people don't understand. It's like they don't learn this in school. I love those headphones also. Here we go. We got the wall-mounted TV. As of right now, I'm pretty sure this is the largest TV in the game. I could be wrong in that. Let me double check quick, make sure there isn't anything larger. As we sit right now, there is no monitor or TV larger than the one we just hung up. So I think we'll stick with that one. Next, let's try to find a nice entertainment center. Ooh, hang on. Just kind of stumbled upon this thing. I'm not using this as an entertainment center. Don't worry about that. But what I am going to do is put a nice white cushion on it. White with the cedar wood on the bottom. We're going to buy that, and I'm going to place this down right over here next to the front entrance. That way, when you do come inside, so check this out, right? When you do come inside, you can turn around, close the door, take a seat, pop off your shoes, you know, do whatever people do when they come home from a long day. And then we could do like a coat rack or something here, or maybe there. But back to trying to find a entertainment center. We're striking out. We got a coffee table, which is great, but not what I'm after. Good news, I found a couch that actually might be large enough for this space. There we go. Put the couch down up against the stairs. So now, yes, you do have to sit kind of far away from the TV, but it's not going to matter. Like I said, you're here for the outdoors, not to sit inside and watch TV all day. But with that being said, your living room needs a TV because you ain't living unless you have a TV in your living room. That's how it goes. I'm sorry about it. Here we go. These are dope. These are actually really sick. Hold up. Let's get a white one of those. Yes, that is the perfect entertainment center, dude. It's exactly what I was looking for. Just something to put, you know, the PlayStation, the Xbox, the stereo system and stuff on top of. Okay, back into electronic equipment here. You know what? I'm going to throw in a pinball machine. Might as well, right? Might as well. Where do we put this? I was going to throw in a pinball machine, but there's really, I didn't realize how large they are. There's no good spot for it. Can we put it outside? Sure we can. I'm putting a pinball machine right outside of this door. Again, no real reason to have this outside. Honestly, no real reason to have this in the first place because it just doesn't make sense for the house. But we have our high score here of 997953770. That's also a cheat code that you can enter in, and it gives you unlimited money for those of you that didn't know. Also, if you didn't click away from the video, I'm just giving you a heads up, that's not a real cheat code. Okay? We'll do one speaker in the corner. You gotta have surround sound. I mean, I don't, but I wish I did. There we go, another speaker over there. Okay, they're kind of not equal distance. Let's move that one in ever so slightly. Right there, looks a lot better. I mean, theoretically, you would want speakers behind you as well, but since we put the couch right up against the stairs, it doesn't really leave us a lot of space to do that. So I'm gonna pretend like they're there, and we'll just kind of move on from the stereo system. Here we go, we got our first console. This is gonna be the PlayStation. I'm gonna put that on this bottom row right there. I say PlayStation, it's not actually a PlayStation. TV remote, absolutely need one of those, for sure, for sure. What else are we missing? A microwave in the kitchen. We don't have a microwave, but we do now. I'm gonna actually put that over here. It's a nice spot for it. Okay, DVD player, literally nobody uses those. That's why people own consoles. I think that's about everything that we really need for the living room. I'm pretty sure. Now, rather than doing a coffee table in here, since we kind of already have an additional sitting area in the office space, I think I'm just gonna put an area rug in here. How big is this? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure, that works. That is a very, very large rug. I don't know if I love it. I'm not really sure if that was the move per se. It is too late, no turning back now. And I was gonna add lights in this room, but I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore either. Maybe we'll do two simple sconces in the dining room anyways to give it a bit more of an elegant appearance. See that one there? I mean, worst case, we don't like them, we delete it, you know? It's not the end of the world. Let's try that. It works. I don't love the way that they look, but it does work. All right, and moving right along here, I think the living room really looks okay. No sense adding any lights or anything in here since we have so much natural light from outside. And the fireplace will also sort of illuminate the area. Now, the last thing that we have to do is go through and add the lighting underneath this loft section here. And I think that'll be a wrap on the house at Azure Shores. See, dude, this is the best looking room I've ever done, period, without a doubt. And it's so simple, but yet it just looks so good. I think it's because it's realistic looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is front page of any HGTV magazine, for sure. But with that being said, the only light I added in this room was the single sort of chandelier. It's a newer chandelier, and I do like it. I didn't love the pattern that it kind of puts on the wall, but then when I looked at these again, it was like, okay, kind of makes sense. In the kitchen, I did something super simple. Again, just a nice little modern chandelier. 2 lights in the back corner, a light up there, and a light at the main entrance. And then going from the kitchen into the living room, no change, no new lights necessary. We have the loft up top. This is the only bedroom in the house, the only bathroom in the house. I just want to double check to make sure we really can't fall through the floor. Okay, well, that's fine. You know what? The concrete finally cured. Doesn't look like anyone's going to be falling to their imminent death anytime soon. So with that being said, you guys, that is a wrap on the house at Azure Shore. Let's go sell this bad boy, and we will see how many dollar bills, y'all, we can score for this hoopty. All right, sell the house. We've already submitted it to the garden contest. I don't think the addition of the pinball machine is going to give us any increase in our previous score. So let's go ahead and we will put the house participated in a garden competition. It says X. I guess we should probably do that again. Maybe it does matter that we added that pinball machine. Let's go American again. I don't remember what our previous point count was, but it looks like the increase is still the same at 25%. There we go. So now it's actually saying, yes, you did participate. Perfect. Okay. We've been working on this place for 4 hours, 43 minutes, and 59 seconds. I would maybe subtract about 10 minutes off of that because I was eating a moment ago. But let's throw this thing up for auction. Giorgio, you slept on it, dude. This would have been the perfect house for you once again, but we'll see who actually wants to claim it. Honestly, it's probably going to be, oh, I'm surprised. It's not Dolan Trusk. It's not Raphael. It's the Smoth family, dude. Well, 1 bedroom is okay, but 2 would be better. It doesn't look like you guys have any kids. Do you not sleep in the same? Doesn't matter. I don't want to judge. $105,000 of profit. We got an extra $60,000 profit from the garden competition, which is nuts. But there we go. I'm not even gonna negotiate. I'm just gonna straight up accept the offer, and we are gonna sort of wash our hands with this property. But look at the transformation. I mean, some of the rooms, a dramatic difference. Others, maybe not so much. That is, dude, favorite room. Favorite room ever. It turned out so good. Honestly, the living room's pretty good too. The outside, look at the glow up, dude. The exterior of the house really had a tremendous glow up right there. And that's that. So, I do think I'm gonna wind things down here. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.